Alright. I should be back. Can people hear and see? May have to refresh. If not. But yeah. Be back. Cool. I'm gonna try it direct from my router and we'll see what happens. Because I got a feeling the router that I have in my room might be on its way out. But we'll see what happens with this. If it still does it, I might need to do a router refresh. Luckily, since we first got the first little 15 minutes done of actual story stuff, we haven't really progressed since, so it's fine. We've just been wandering about. Right, I think I know where we need to go. I think we need to go to that room with the coffin. Jolts into motion. Excellent, we back. Yeah, I was saying I've connected it. So normally we've got our Virgin router downstairs, and then we've got a really long cable that connects to my Asus one in my office. But I think that might possibly be on the way out. It's been playing up recently, so we're gonna see if maybe having it direct from source is better, and then if it is, I might have to just look at buying a new one. I've been thinking about buying a new one anyway. One item to report. Yuko Magaki in room 309 has shown some drastic change recently, and his behaviour is increasingly problematic. He causes disturbances, shouting out suddenly at the top of his voice and grinning like a man possessed. Last night, after lights out, he started causing a racket. I ran to his room to check on him, and he grabbed me and started screaming, "Annihilation!" over and over again. There has also been disturbing changes in his paintings. He keeps painting pictures of sinister-looking women. There is no longer any doubt that the woman he paints is Patience in the isolation room. Why does he keep painting pictures of her? I believe they're an omen foretelling the awakening of the one with no face. Let's listen to Chorizo's notes.
10月9日、さやかさんが島を出るという。ルカちゃんを他の病院に入れたいということだが、急な話だし当てもない。
Initials.
この数日で、さやかさんは随分やつれた気がする。少しでも目を離すと、ふっとど
I
こか
got a
にい
really
なくなっ
good
てし
picture
まい
this
そうだ。
morning on my camera, I think. I haven't uploaded my camera pictures from this morning. I need to do that after stream. But I think I got a really good one. I was trying to get this one of like all these like water droplets on a bit of grass. Okay. So this bloke's gonna have to be a key character or something, because they said that the flashlight he uses bring back memories. Oh, I can go into the girls' rooms? Interesting. Is there actually anything for me to pick up, though? No. Okay. Yeah, we have got that one already. Never mind. Rachel's pictures you in one of these rain ponchos trying to sneak up on some kind of animal to take his pic, being all stealthy but also sneaking like Dexter from the lab. Oh, not Dexter from the serial murder show Dexter. Because that would have kind of made sense with a poncho to hide all the blood. No, no. Okay, well, I mean, I'm happy to take either or. I'm not fussy. We ain't there yet. No, okay. Alright. Okay. Photo taken in front of infirmary. Sayaka's diary. Everything is getting out of control. Sawyer has been completely consumed by his obsession with the Yamutsuki ancestor, and now the Hybaras have started behaving in ways that I simply can't understand. Is the pic on the gram? Not yet, no. I've not uploaded my pictures from this morning. I literally, like, got back, had breakfast, and then was like, I want to play Fatal Frame. So I'll do it after stream. I need to go through. There's a bunch of, like, landscapey ones I took, because I'm like, I kind of want to try some different filters on it. So I might use, like, Adobe Lightroom and try to do some photo editing later, or tomorrow. Just to play around a little bit, I think. See how it looks. I have to get Ruka better. I have to take her away somewhere far away where they've never heard of this island, and I won't have to hear of the name Ragutsu. Choosing between my husband and my daughter isn't easy, but saving Ruka is the only thing that matters to me now, and I'll do it no matter how long it takes. I'm so sorry, my darling Sawyer. Somewhere deep inside you is the man I once cared for, who I still care for, but you've buried him so deep inside this madness that I don't think there's any way for me to save you. I'm leaving Ragutsu Isle. I haven't found him a mirror. Although, to be fair, Ruka's also lost her one now as well. Hello. Oh, shit. I got a flashbang. There we go. A small key. The person's run store. I think I saw Morph's picture. I think it was a person's one, wasn't it? Or was that a store? Because it looked like just someone's house. It was like a bare minimum tree. Like, outlined in lights, I think. If I'm remembering correctly. I saw my first Halloween decoration today. Small key, but I don't know what it's for. And what? Has it done it again? You still want to log at my face? That's... I meant like a house decoration. Not a face. Oh shit, yeah, no, there's two doors to this room. house, well, apartment block under renovation. I could decorate a house. You can, but I meant like as in, like someone decorating a house with Halloween stuff is what I had meant. None of the house decorations are as good as your face makeup, so it's just one of them things. Never saw a neighbour taking out their bins and tripping over their own pumpkin. Then they proceeded to tax their pumpkin. There's this really like nice old looking cottage that I go past on my walk, and they're often the ones that have like the really nice flowers out, and I take pictures of their flowers. But they've got like they have some like really nice, cute looking pumpkins, like piled up next to their door, and then a really nice like autumnal wreath. The cabinet contains well-used painters. They don't look like they've been touched in time recently. Mm. Take that for the gram. The woman who recommend her face has been blacked out with paint masking her expression. What about that book on the floor? What's pumpkin brutality? Mm. Right, that's open now. Shit. Alright, well, if it's not here, then it has to be that room with the coffin. But obviously I got a key here, so I must have needed to come here for some reason. Why don't you make one? That could be like a fun, like, stream activity. You go out for a walk and get like a bunch of leaves and stuff. And a bunch of twigs. And then just buy a circle thing and then start making your own. I've seen the ones that you can do that, like, you make your own, like, hobbit door. Obviously, it's not the size of an actual door. But, yeah, it's like the reef, but it's got, like, a door in it, and you can, like, paint the door, and then you can put, like, different kind of decorations on it. Go outside. Well, you have to go outside at some point, like, get shopping. So, you know, if you wanted to, I was thinking of stream content for you. Amazon also sells autumn wreaths. Yeah, I imagine so. I imagine it being pretty popular. I wouldn't bother personally, just because I don't trust anyone that lives in my block of flats to not fucking steal shit. So, yeah. I would. it really would be better to make one than buy one. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It's half the fun. It's like the same with gingerbread houses and whatnot. If you're gonna do it, you might as well just make your own rather than just buy it. Right, I don't know where to go. I'm kind of lost. I have a small key. And normally it tells you where the key belongs to. But it hasn't. Oh, maybe it's for the 4th floor. Just trap it, hide a wire inside, and hide a to trying not to be a thief. Eh. No, my luck, it'd be one of my cousins I don't like or something. Which would be fucking hilarious, but get me in a lot of trouble. Mm. But no, it's, I feel like like last year I was surprised by how little Halloween stuff I saw in October. But I feel like I've seen even less this year. And I don't know if just Halloween is just becoming less and less of a thing where I live. I don't know. Donnie said that they usually get the Halloween stuff in later in October after Christmas. Stuff gets in. But I don't know. I still don't really see it. No response. So what the fuck is the key for? Being covered in a rust-like... I don't know what it's for then. I don't know where to go. Only growing thin here, but there's even so there's more Christmas stuff. I feel like I've just seen nothing Christmas whatsoever, and it's just been no, sorry, nothing Halloween stuff, and it's just been Christmas. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. My cousin got mince pies for trick or treaters. That's not a trick or treat. That's not a Halloween food. Oh. I'm gonna have to Google what to do. Normally there's a ghost that tells you where to go. Or like the ghost will lead you to the correct location. But there's nothing here. It's not even telling me there is something here needed to pick up. So I'm really at a loss at what I'm supposed to be doing. She sees it more as a trick than a treat. I say it's stupid and she needs to calm down. Not hostile whatsoever, right? But yeah, we don't really get trick-or-treaters here. Picture's been drawn on the floor. It didn't come up for me to examine that before.
この風景
Been running around like a headless chicken!
どうなってるんだこれは灰原
You know what's funny? Some of the cutscenes in this game feels like it's lagging or like skipping frames, but we're at a solid 60 FPS. I don't know if they intended to look like that to be like oldish, or if it's just not a great, like not as well done as it could have done from the remake. I don't know. Because other times it's fine, but then there's other little bits that's like, I can't tell if this is an effect or an issue. I think it's an effect. You used to have a shop in town that sold candy and such, but it was all tricks. Like they sold chocolates, but you could get some with spicy mustard inside or pepper. Ah, could you imagine buying into a chocolate and there's fucking mustard in it? Oh. I feel like the one that you see nowadays is like chili chocolate. But you imagine like just sticking a bit of mustard in a chocolate. Oh no. 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 No, no, no. Searching for Madoka, Misaka finds herself in her own room at Regatsu Hall and discovers a photo of herself as a child alongside a woman with no face. Does this woman have any connection with the girl in black? Misaki feels like if she could only meet this woman, her own past would become clear. My special friend. We're back as Misaki. Chili chocolate? Yeah. I wonder if they do vegan chili chocolate. There has to be, right? Can't tell where that is. Or if it's anywhere specific. Trying to judge if the game is trying to make me know where to go.
この人
Sakuya. Phase 8. Damn it! Chase the goal in black shadow. Ah. It's doing it again. Where's a fucking marker and I can't see shit of where something might be. I have to get up and join the world. Okay. Red Cradle. Gotta be something around there. Closets have women and children's clothing. There's a basket containing old dolls, hats, and other things.
Finish him!
I mean, I'll try. There it is. We got it. What was the next stream we were upgrading for her anyway? I think it was max power. Again. Put it this way, just in case there's anything we haven't found. Right, is there anything in here that she would specifically need to find? It's covered in various colours of paint. Same thing as before. Yeah. Have I got you? I have. Let's keep moving. Yeah. Oh, can I go into Thingy's room? Can. Hey. What else in here to look at? So it was just to get the red spirit stones. Um. The hell did I unlock? I think so. I looked down there. I definitely stand by it. I am really enjoying this game, but the whole those bits are like definitely getting in the way. And now I've got a lot of points, so that does carry over. Okay. Cool. Lovely. There wants me to chase her shadow, but obviously she's not. I don't know exactly where she was heading to. Get wrecked, ghost. My spirit stones. Oh. I'm not seeing a ghost, so a little part of me is probably going to assume that I've gone the wrong way. Question is though, is it the second floor or the first floor? Yeah, this candle doesn't really smell. Oh, you cow! Passing, use the key. Oh, we got to the fourth floor! Okay. Okay. Liquid water. Fourth floor isolation room report number 2. I saw Misaka with that doll again yesterday. Most likely the patient on the fourth floor gave her own doll to Misaka. Both of them have been diagnosed with having high spiritual potential. Their spiritual senses are heightened and at increased risk of being inhabited. It's dangerous for two such people to be together. When their mental state is good, being together may help them both stay stable, but if one of them becomes unstable, both are at risk of worsening for their Moonlight Syndrome. I'm particularly worried about the effect that she, in her current state, might have on Misaka. Please keep careful watch over Misaki and ensure that the two of them do not meet. Condition. Yeah, signs of deterioration. Come by name looking at what rooms have been given. Where's the moon? Bearing in mind that the recent death of the nurses, staff are advised for their own safety to avoid prolonged contact with the patient. If any of the nurses feel their mood or physical condition get worse, they should discontinue duties immediately. The corridor in the isolation room is sealed with a gate which can be opened by unlocking it from the nurse station. Please note that it is not possible to enter the isolation room with just a master key. Regarding the woman in the isolation room, it's embarrassing to say this, but I simply can't remember her face. I have an impression that she's quite pretty, but I don't know what her face looks like. Can't remember it. This is unheard of for me. A nurse can usually remember her patients' names and faces very easily. She's the only one I can't remember. When I try my hardest to remember her face and focus on it, my pulse quickens and I feel that I'm losing sight of myself. It feels like my mind is a radio and someone is playing with the tuning dial. What should I do? Am I really fit to be in charge of the fourth floor? I don't think I'm cut out for this position. Please consider transferring me to another task, I beg you. We don't have a code for that yet. Four, 4, 6, 7. Okay. Right. Bassy, tense music. Peekaboo! Saki and the girl in the corridor. I said, why don't you beep her? Haven't I told you over and over that she keeps trying to drag me into her room? Come and see her if you don't understand what I'm talking about. She's something else now, isn't she? Her face keeps changing and she keeps trying to drag me in. She calls me, 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 she calls me. Ooh. She calls her Stacy. That's not her name. Gotcha, bitch. respawn. Oh, yeah. That's just unfair. Oh, fuck! I pressed a button! Oh, she's faceless. Nah, I'm gonna give you a hellfire, am I? She's still got a mirror stone, so it's not the end of the world if she does lose all of her health, because we'll get it back. But we've only found 2 so far, and I feel like I've like located most of the items in the game from when we've been doing it. O'Brien's assistant said, regarding the room patient in isolation room, I observed her again today, but I feel her symptoms have reached a point of hopelessness. For someone like her with such high spiritual potential, Moonlight Syndrome always presents with extremely severe symptoms. She may be the most extreme case yet. Her mind is on the brink of collapse. She has managed to cling feebly to some semblance of sanity by fusing her dolls and herself in her mind. The dolls, each reflecting a different part of herself, may be necessary for her to anchor her fluid and ever-fluctuating state of mind. It may be possible to use this doll transference approach to help the other patients deal with their chaotic memories. However, while giving her dolls may have some temporary effect, all it does is postpone the inevitable collapse. Dr. Hibara is desperately searching for some way to help her, but he's already tried so many things. At this point, doing anything more might only cause her pain. What if I took a picture? Maybe that'll make her better. The person from the photo must be in this room. The lemon one also isn't bad. I don't think I like them as much as I used to, though. The patient in the isolation room on the 4th floor has stabilised somewhat, but there's no telling what might set her off again. The nurse who called the patient in the isolation room the one with no face, she committed suicide a few days ago, for reasons as yet unknown. She ran into the isolation room and killed herself right in front of the patient. She had shown signs of being deathly afraid of the patient for a while. If she was so afraid, why did she charge in there? She had been warned about hanging around near the gate. When the nurse's body was discovered, the room was in an awful state, but the patient was just sitting on the bed, smiling. I can't quite remember her face myself. Something like this had already happened before, and now all the other nurses are scared. The gate isn't to stop the patient from getting out as much as to prevent them having contact with anyone else. Saku's diary. I put myself in the doll so that even if I forget myself, me in the doll will tell me who I am. That was how I held on to myself, but today I asked it, what is my name? I asked and I asked, but there was no answer. Without the me inside the doll, the little one inside me get upset. They eat my insides, then they sleep. The starving little ones, I can hear them waking up. My soul broken, I am descending. Sakai's Diary 2. I don't want you to know the pain of those who have the souls entered into them, whose sounds are consumed. You're just like me. Don't end up like me, Misaki. A world without noise, a world without noise, a world without noise. I offer my song to you. Saka looking at the room. The room. The moon. Oh god, it's another puzzle box! Misaki's diary. They tell me I can't see her anymore, but it feels so nice to be together with her. Feeling myself break apart is nice too, but this is different. When our two sounds play together, it feels good and I don't feel sick. But they said soon I won't be able to see her anymore. I don't think I can stand it. If I can't see her anymore, I won't know who I am. But Maya says I'm still me. I feel safe because Maya is here. Maya is my special friend who stays with me. Me means the sea, like in Misaki. Ya means the night, like in Sequoia. The two of us will be together. I've got an engraving for the wood puzzle box. Nothing like the feeling of breaking apart. This is true. This is true. Oh, I said I hate puzzle blocks like these. I hate these ones so much. Oh. I got the first row. Yeah, I can't stand these puzzle block ones. I fuck them up all the time. Oh, it's so annoying because I'm close to having it done. But they numbered the tiles. I think it's so that you somewhat know still somehow they're supposed to go. I can honestly tell you. About exactly where I was a minute ago. The picture's fairly easy to spot. Yeah, the picture's not too bad, so I'm not quite sure why they numbered it. But hey ho. Oh, I don't know. I hate these puzzles. I can't do them. I've got, like, close a couple of times, but my brain just doesn't work in a way that these are supposed to be sorted. Hang on a minute. I think I've lost it. Did it! Oh! My lord! Fucking hell. Oh, I hate those puzzles so fucking much. I'm glad they're barely in games. It's my puzzle block from Resident Evil 2. It's my kryptonite. Right. Yeah, but I keep getting so close to it and then... Yeah, fucking hell. Oh, but we got a diary free. When was the last time I heard it? The gentle sound of my own song. The human soul is nothing but sound, but there's so many sounds reverberating I can't hear. The end of days is near, I can feel it. I'm glad my song came back, even if just for an instant. Father, yo, Ayako, goodbye. Oh. Remember. The moon. There's a doll behind us! The moon is falling. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, she's about to jump off the roof. Wait a minute, there's a doll I need to take a picture of over here. There we go. Nice doll. Yeah, we've been collecting most of them, I think. Oh. Did I just push a ghost off a roof? Woman's suicide note. I'm sorry, I have to go on ahead of you. It's because of me, my body, this body that is so easily inhabited. I've caused everyone so much pain. When things take over me and I hurt everyone, I wake up and I don't even remember what I've done. I can't bear that pain anymore. I was able to stand it until now because you were there for me, but now I have moonlight syndrome and the only thing that could save me, my memories shared with you are shaken. I no longer have any way to bear the pain accumulated in my memory. I would be so happy if the sickness would wipe only the painful memories from my mind. I feel sorry for fuck you, Sequoia. She's just like me. My heart aches when I think about that she might suffer as I have. Shigeto, you have to take care of her. The moon is getting brighter. Shigeto, Sayako, yo, I'm so sorry. I offer myself to be guided by the moonlight. innocent ghost going about her business and she meets Panda. Hell yeah, no one's safe on a roof with me around. Here. That's new. Oh, use sound to alert you to a special spirit presence. Okay. Oh, I won off the max power upgrade. Now, is it saying search the areas in the building, or is it telling me to search the roof? I think I finished exploring the roof. Don't think there's anything left up here to grab. No, it must be just stuff that further downstairs there, because I think it's moved us into the other building. Yeah, because we're now in the infirmary rather than the halls. Five spirit stones, which means we can upgrade the camera's power. Like a bathing area, tiles are black with mold and the bath is full of garbage. Guess we're not gonna have a bath. Taps are rusted. I found another doll. I know there's been one doll that we've seen so far that I couldn't get, and it was on the elevator. Well, saying that though, didn't I unlocked the book thing? So, shouldn't my ghost list tell me about where the dolls are? Ah. Yeah, there's quite a lot of dolls. It's 79 dolls. We've got 22. Well. But we've got 82 out of 156 spectres, though. Not too shabby. Patient notes. Something happened yesterday as I lay gasping from the agony of the swarm of black insects crawling around inside my body. I noticed the moon. I reached out to touch it, a gentle light piercing the darkness. Then I realized I was standing on the roof, about to climb over the railings. One more step and I would have plummeted to my death. But somehow I wasn't scared when I realized this. If you ask me, anything goes on nights when the moon is full. Killing a loved one, choosing to end one's own life, all is forgiven under the light of the moon, and all is forgotten in the light of the morning. I don't think that's how a moon works, you know? That's what I think. That's why I don't want to go out on nights when the moon is full. Next time I do, I won't wake up as I follow the moonlight. I want to jump onto the moon reflected on the surface of the ocean, or reach out from the rooftops to touch it. I already know of 3 patients who have flung themselves off the roof when the moon was full. I wonder if they will end up following them. Worth a shot. It really ain't. It really ain't. Oh man, I'm quite yawny. But I've been up earlier than usual, so. Maybe I should have got Coca-Cola. It might have woken me up a little bit. This room is very red-ish. Fragment of an unsent letter. Records tell of a visit to Rogatsuao at the turn of the century by one Professor Kunihiko Aso. He invented various devices for communicating with the dead, but their efficiency was never proven, and in modern times these theories are treated as mere pseudoscience. Reading his writings, I found that many of his thoughts were about the masks of this island. Some of his ideas are fragmented and erratic, but many are also bold and exciting. According to the professor, the masks of Rogatsuao are designed to affect the mind of the wearer. Humans are easily influenced in this way, like when one sees laughing and feels like laughing oneself, Professor Aso's term for his emotional transference. He postulates that the masks refine this process, controlling the emotions of those who see them, just as the moon represents the inner mask represents singularity states of mind. The professor describes his experience in seeing a girl who, despite never having much lifted a flute before, played a tune on one immediately after putting on a mask. His theory is that the masks either stimulate specific parts of the unconscious mind, or that they behave as a type of medium for memories. The idea of masks as a medium for conveying memories is sadly intriguing. The professor further proposes that masks allow experiences to be shared in a way similar to modern wireless communication. He loses me when he starts talking about how the ultimate shared experience is death, but the rest of the history of his history is almost illuminating. Professor Aso used the arts and materials of mask making on Rogatsuwa to create his camera obscura and the film it uses. The camera is in Aso Museum. I would very much like to have a look at it and see if it truly holds such powers as ascribed to it in this document. So that new fuse we got, it plays a noise whenever there's a special spiritual essence around, which, lo and behold, is dolls. I'll take a picture of you. What is this? Take a picture. Oh, hello. That's Ghost Collection. Yeah, getting plenty of ghost pictures now. Director beckoning Masaki. Okay. I gotta admit, how uncomfortable do these hospital pillows look? It looks like just a brick. I would not want to have that as a pillow. So we've got to go downstairs. Wait, get that auto saving. Could check in here, see if there is another item, but I don't know if there would be. Oh. Yep. Yeah, got everything here as well. Cool. Anything in here or nope. You know, I'm starting to think maybe the older Fatal Frames actually showed you where to go with the ghosts, but I just never noticed. I remember getting lost a little bit in 1 and 2. But I do remember ghosts popping up, and now I'm starting to think I just never followed the ghosts. So I made it worse for myself. Type 90 film. Mm. Let's move behind a bookcase. This is my file. Waning moon. Follow the goats. Yeah, yeah. Patient's moonlight syndrome has shown signs of improvement, but treatment has been more difficult than anticipated due to the added factor of high spiritual potential. Hers is a severe case based on her similar case as the isolation room patient. There is no way to halt the deterioration. Clarification of her treatment plan is urgently required. Oh. Get a range. Look at you using the Christmas emote.
何も考えなくていいんだよ。何も。
What a Haibara Misaka. Yeah, he was really doing weird shit with this child. Oh, hello. It's so hard to nail down the time on this. I'll just take actual pictures, fuck it. I want to try and get fatal frames, but... Nah, too early. I keep trying my best to do fatal shots, but it's just... I just can't get the timing down. What's the lenses that I got? Slow.